Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Terratech. We're going to continue where we left off last time, where we had completed another mission towards our last license. We're going to go ahead and go over to the 0 point Hollow this time around, um, which we're going to need to do a redesign when we get there, but this should do for now. And just to make sure, let's go ahead and put that there. Or actually, put that in front like that. Good. And then we will put these on just for the road. Just in case we encounter an enemy on the way that we can't avoid. Alright. Let's see. We need to go 1.9 kilometers. Let's go ahead and put that on to help out with a little bit with speed or like climbing steep stuff if we have a problem with that. All right, here we go. Now, I had a comment on my last video saying that somebody was really struggling with 0 Point Hollow. So, we are going to... I'm going to go ahead and show how to beat it this time. The last time I had... the last time I had completed 0 Point Hollow, I just made a small speeder and rushed my way through. That could glide. We're going to go ahead and try to do the same thing, but I don't remember my exact design last time. So, I mean, we're going to try some things. But, first things first, straight bracket, U bracket, angle bracket, almost. Oh. Alright, let's face that this way. U bracket here. Come on. There we go. Now, on second thought, I'm going to go ahead and take this, and I'm going to go ahead and say down and out like that. And then I'm going to take the U bracket, put it there. This is definitely not the design that I used last time, but I want to make this as light as possible. So this is what I'm going to try. We're going to go ahead and use the Globetrotter wheels. All right. And let's see. This leaves no room for that. So let's go ahead and take that off. Put the Venture All Access right there. Then we'll put the U bracket right here. Yes, I know. Thank you. Um, and let's go ahead and put down an anchor MCU there, or SCU. And this should... I mean, it's super light. It can travel super quickly. We should be able to get through like this, as long as we avoid the gunfire. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Come on. Thank you. Why can I not turn? Well, we aren't beating it this time. Alright, that's a mistake. Alright. We aren't beating it this time, so let's go ahead and redesign. I don't think I need the all-axis gyro after all. I think all that's doing is making it more difficult. Anytime we have to go over a bump, it's trying to correct us. Oh yeah, that's way better. Alright. Instead, let's go ahead and... We also need to figure out some... Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna revamp the entire design, because what I have now just is not working. So let's go back to the start. Yeah, thank you. Let's go ahead and start a new design. This is still a good speeder, but it's not what we need. I forget exactly how we do it. I did it before, but I know it was a speeder and I knew it could glide. But I think I want to go a little bit of a different strategy this time. Instead of going with the glide, I think I'll move that back there and put on this to get through those annoying walls. And let's try out the Space Junker spinner for this. How is that for speed? It's not bad, but it needs an improvement for sure. Alright. We definitely need an improvement, so let's go ahead and grab some boosters. Like so. And then let's also go ahead and get the zero propellers. No, never mind, they're too long. Oh, let's grab these instead. There we go. That should be enough boosters. 3, 2, 1, and go. There we go. There's one blocker. There's 2. 3. Ignore those. Dang it. Need some adjustment, but it's the right idea. Something that'll blow through the barriers instantly, but it's still fast. And I remember that was a part of a problem right there, because that has a laser on it. So, I do remember that's why I had the small speeder that could glide. That's right. Alright. Let's head back to the entrance. I've only beaten it like 2 or 3 times. I don't remember this very well, because I don't normally get to this point. Oh, let's drop in. Yeah, I ain't starting yet. Alright, instead, let's go ahead and grab this. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab the Hawkeye blocks. We're going to go 2 block. Like that. Then we're going to go ahead and grab the GSO small armor. We're going to cover that completely. Then we're going to go ahead and grab the railgun. Put it on each side, like so. And Adventure Uzi, just to be safe. Actually, hold on. I'm going to move this back to the back first. Alright. Like so. And then let's go ahead and put something else on top. Let's put the... Let's see. I don't have any Venture rocket launchers. Ugh. Okay, instead, let's put a rocket on top, like so. Then we're going to need some wings if we want to glide. Let's put those on like that. Then... So, let's put that on like... This is left. And I was trying to put it on right, no wonder. And there's right. And then we need to put something lower so we can put on some wheels. Like so. And then... Let's try out the Research Reticle Medium Falcon wheels. Or... Minicanium wheels. Like that, okay. Okay. Little concern about tipping over, so let's put a passive. Alright, its turning is not the best, but it's got good speed. So maybe we can put on a couple of hover pads on the sides to help with turning. And maybe a couple on the back to give it a little extra thrust. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be fast enough. Well, it does help with control pretty significantly. I don't think this isn't gonna be naturally fast enough. Yep, and it's not strong enough to get through the barricade in one shot either. Yeah, this isn't gonna work either. Good in theory, but not working in practice. How did I do this? This is way bigger than the design that I had when it worked. Alright. Let's go ahead and pop through here. Yeah, I'm not going fast enough. I couldn't glide over that if I wanted to. And then I remember I kind of cheated my way by pumping my way up that hillside there, but that's not going to work. Okay. That's a failed attempt. We'll figure this out. Huh. Biggest part is just remembering how to do this. We try this. I never used any of the junker stuff. The only things that I used when I beat it was venture blocks and GSO blocks. So I know it's possible, and I'm sure that there's more efficient ways to do it. I think we'll get one more. I think we'll get one more attempt for today before I call it and do some and call it and save it for next time. All right, let's go ahead and go with the bomber cab. It's a bit bigger and also it's a bit more durable, as I recall. Let's go ahead and go with venture blocks. We want to reduce weight as much as I can on the inside. Alright, and then we're going to want an outer shell. Which I think I want to make geocorp blocks. Yes, that's how I want this one. Thank you. Good, good. Instead of those two, I'm going to rip that off, and then I'm going to go ahead and say, you go there, you go there. We're going to go ahead and go with the large shock paneling on the sides, like so. Aside from these two, we're going to have it be on the top there, like that. Good. Then we're going to go ahead and say we're going to use the Hawkeye Big Daddy wheels, like so. This way we can get some stuff that can do some real damage on top, as well as put those two on the front, just in case. Let's put those on the back. And then we can go ahead and line these up like so. That'll get through whatever we need to get through. Then we can get some then we need some batteries. Batteries in the back. Like so. Good. I'm going to start off by putting those on the back like so. And then we are going to go ahead and put on some shock plates. Good. And just to make sure, just to make sure that we can make it through, we're going to go ahead and go for repair bubble in the back like so. Good. And then havoc shield right on, 2 havoc shields on top. Then, so that we can go ahead and do that, let's slap on that's probably under manufacturing. Yeah. GSO fixed anchor block on either side, like so. And there we go. We're going to go ahead and grab a power gauge, put those on, and slap that on. And we're also going to slap on some geojet engines. If that doesn't give us enough thrust to beat this thing, I don't know what will. All right. Also, in case this doesn't work, let's go ahead and start making a quick charging station so that we can quickly power up whatever we need to do if we fail and need to make a new design. All right. And then I will put some Geopack batteries right here. There we go, and I'm sure that will have whatever power we need. Alright, last attempt of the day. Alright, we are flying. A bit too much. Ah, yeah, no, this isn't gonna work, unfortunately. It's too fast for its own good, and I didn't put any correction in. But I suppose... Oh, okay. I can put in some back here right now, but this is not gonna work this time. Yeah, look at how much it has so much power. It can't even stand up on its own. Unfortunately. I can't, it's uncontrollably powerful. And unfortunately, that didn't work. So, gonna go ahead and say, calling it here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button, as well as hit that notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload. I do upload every single day. Also, help me hit my subscriber goal. If you guys have any additional ideas on how to beat this, go ahead and leave it down in the comments. I'll figure out eventually. I have before, and I will again. But we aren't going to do so today. But thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate each and every single one of you, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!